Blessings, beautiful souls. We are going to do your weekly DNA slash DMT reading. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I have loved hearing your comments, so please continue to do that. And we will see what's in store for you this week. I have to show you. This is Mr. Meow Meow. Meow Meow. He's such a good boy. A lot of you haven't ever met Meow Meow because he doesn't normally come in here. So we have a treat with Mr. Meow Meow hanging out with us. All right, let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with the mastery level of the one. This is my Hallelujah card. And I'm just curious, do you guys have that when you see those, when the sun is coming through the clouds and it creates that really beautiful kind of ray in the, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I feel like you do, but almost like in the back of here, but they're really strong rays, but they're like reflecting off the clouds. I call those it's the hallelujah clouds. That's what I'm getting. That's what I get with this card. Is it kind of reminds me of that. And what I'm feeling in this is literally that kind of frequency of hallelujah, that the intelligence is shining on you, shining through you, it's celebrating you, it's guiding you, and that you're feeling that, right? I'm also feeling for some of you, you're on the other side of maybe something that was a little bit difficult and you're starting to see it clearly and it's feeling good in your heart space and you're ready to quote unquote move forward in this new frequency of the hallelujah. So it's the reset in the frequency of the divine. Okay, let's see what DMT you're getting with it. So you're getting a two. Interesting. So you're starting with the mastery level of the one, which is that reset. It's that new ideas. It's the innovator, and you're getting the two with it, which is the ability to communicate or to bridge an idea into the next stage of creation. Hmm. I have a feeling, I just keep getting this feeling that you're about to go through a huge shift. And when I say huge shift, I mean this is monumental. Like this is going to be the biggest shift of your life. Oh, and I got chills. That's just the feeling that I'm getting. And okay, so we have to remember that this is also a weekly reading. I am automatically feeling in this that this is a huge energy that is starting to build for these next eclipse because so we have eclipse on March 25th and then we have the big one on April 8th, and I'm getting that between now whenever you're receiving this reading until, well, who knows, I'm not going to put a time limit on because we're so far outside of timelines, but you're going to be in a state of momentum that is going to change your lives in ways that you can't even imagine, is what I'm hearing. It's all I can see is this huge tidal wave, and you're like this little, you're surfing the tidal wave, and you have the perfect line, but you're so focused because if you lose the line, you're gonna get squished. Okay, I hope you can see my vision with that, but you're enjoying it because it's epic, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I'm in the biggest wave and I have the line, I have the whole ride through, and you're so laser focused because you're in the frequency of all the electricity of this wave, but you also have the awareness that you have to stay focused. There's no other thoughts that have room here. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, did I not say change? Okay, so here we go, you guys. Here's your first level of change, and this is the mastery level of the 5. And it's in your reflection piece. So I'm guessing for some of you, you already know what this change is. And for some of you, you're starting to get hints of this change. And for some of you, I'm also getting that this may be a change that you're not necessarily choosing, but it's starting to show you, hey, this is about to change. And but because we're starting in the Hallelujah card, this is a change that it may feel a little bit scary, but underneath it, you feel it's divinely led. I'm just going to leave it at that because I keep seeing you on this big tsunami wave and you're riding it and you're aware that you are. So that's the frequency that you're riding through this change. Okay, so you're getting the 7. So this is divinely guided. And that you are getting that kind of direct phone line to the divine intelligence that is guiding you through whatever it is that's shifting around you. And I do feel like this change isn't just an internal change, it's an external change. So this could be moving, this could be changing jobs, this could be changing it could be leaving a relationship, it could be getting into a relationship, it could, you know what it is. I want to know what it is. So let me know. Put it in the comments because I love hearing from you guys. All right, let's keep going. Yeesh. No. Okay, we're getting another change. And this is what you're not seeing. So, what you're not seeing is that, and that's kind of what I was feeling over here, is that this change is monumental. It is going to be a pivotal moment in your life. And I know I've said this before, but it has that energy of there was your life before this, and then there's your life after. This is a complete reset, a complete rebirth. Like your life will never be the same. Um, what you're not seeing, I'm just hearing right now is that you're not seeing how big of change this is, but I'm also hearing that that's okay. So what your job is to stay focused on the line as you move through, as you surf the wave, right? The tsunami wave, and knowing that when you get out on the other side, there might be a lot of energy that just it really crashes behind you. And you're going to be aware of all of that. But where your focus is that the calmness and the serenity and the oneness that you have with the electricity of this wave. And when you get to the other side, you're just like, yes, I did it. And it's super calm, right? So even though there's a big change, you're in the calm of it. Yes, and you're being supported with this with the 11. So the 11 is that you're having the experience of this huge change, but you're having it in the experience outside of programming, right? You're outside of the programming of it. And I'm going to leave it at that because I feel like you understand where I'm going with this, and it's such a beautiful energy. Major chills. Okay, so look at this. 5, 5, 5. Okay. I feel like we're almost tipping into the miracle pattern here because this never happens. It's very rare that you get 3 5s in a row. But I also want to point out because I feel like this is interesting. So this is mastery level, embodiment level, and this is, well, these are both embodiment levels, I guess, just shown in a different way. Okay, so This is co-creation. So this change that you're in, this shift is definitely divinely supported. My this image of this wave is just not going away. And I just feel like we could just end the reading right here and you would have the information that you need is just keep focusing and ride the wave and know that on the other side that you're going to make it all the way through. And that when you get on the other side, I literally see you just putting your hands up and you're just riding like that last little part of the wave. And you're just like, yes, this is pure magic. Okay, so you're getting the 9 with this 5. Okay, so this is mastering the illusion of your mind, of your reality, but it's being supported within the change. So what are you changing? You're changing or you're moving, you could say you're shifting, you're gamifying the illusion of reality. And this is in co-creation. So this is something that you're doing through the intelligence of source. You're doing it through the intelligence that's stored in your DNA. Fantastic. We'll leave it at that. Particles of possibility is another 5. And now we're going to the awakening of the 5. Okay, so as you begin to shift and master the matrix consciously, you move into the possibilities. And in the possibilities, you start to identify how your perception of a reality is is changing. And you're very aware of the thoughts that are coming in with this shift of perception, with this shift of reality. And in this possibilities, because this is in possibilities and it's also in the shift of, so it's not what's happening right now, this is where you're moving into. So you had this co-creation where you're shifting through the matrix, you're able to kind of jump those hurdles of the illusion and just move past them and even gamify them, have fun within the illusion. Like you're not taking it seriously. You're able to hold your perception. You're able to receive the guidance of what's next. You're continuing to ride the wave. And then you move into these possibilities where it's so clean and clear. And it's kind of what I'm seeing is when you do maybe a retreat or you go to a conference and you're in a really high frequency and the way you think changes. And when you're in that frequency, you think that you're always going to have that way of thinking. That's what I'm getting here. And I want to see what's going to support it because it is in possibilities. It takes tools to be able to hold another way of saying this is that you do maybe a psychedelic. And when you're in the field, when you master the psychedelic and you hit that frequency of source or 963, you feel like, oh, I'm never going to forget what it's like to hold consciousness here. And then you get sucked back into your reality. And that's what this is showing is that you're learning how to master that. So when you get sucked back into it, you're learning to master it so you can move back up into the field with your thoughts. I feel like you guys understand what I'm saying. And then you stay in the flow of the wave. So even though there may be some interference coming in, you have the tools of mastery to keep going. And if you don't have those tools, definitely check out our foundations class, the Becoming Bioquantum Foundations class. I'll put that link below because it gives you the tools to hold consciousness in the frequency of 963 through the body. All right, let's go to pulse or probability. Oh, okay. Our first is this our second card that we don't have a 5. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 fives. Tsunami wave. Change is coming. But on the other side of it, look, you have your 11 here, and then you have an 11 here. So this is a huge shift in consciousness. This is a shift of reality. This is led through that source intelligence. I'm just getting, you know what? Just ride the wave. That's what I want to say. Just enjoy the ride. And you got another five. I just, if you could see I have like major chicken skin right now. Um, so what you're not seeing, you had the five with the 11. Up here, you have the 11 with the five. I'm just getting what I hear right here is that you're never going to be the same. And to embrace that, nurture yourself, allow yourself to let go of identities that no longer serve you, and let the tsunami wave take you into your next. I'm leaving it at that. I want to hear about what's coming up for you. I want to hear about what you're feeling in this, but I also want to code you. So let's go ahead and code you. So let's place hands on heart. Just taking in that deep breath. If you want to see that white blue light as it moves through the nose, comes out, traces along the brain, moves down through your spine and out through the mouth. Attuning your spinal fluid to that frequency of source. Beautiful. And then we'll activate the DNA with codes 2, 7, 11, 9, 8, 5. Feeling that frequency of 963 as it releases on a cellular level, creating a beautiful system of intelligence that is holding a frequency pattern to support you through mastery of change. And that you have the ability to hold consciousness beyond your programming of the body, of the mind, and of reality. Just feeling that as it activates in your body. And then just taking a deep breath as you allow your consciousness to attune to the frequency that's been created here. Just like matching the frequency of the piano, you're matching the frequency of source, the intelligence that's held in this frequency. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Well, I can say I'm blown away. I am kind of speechless and I'm excited as well. Let's go ride that tsunami wave, knowing that on the other side, we will all be celebrating. And I am celebrating you. I'm celebrating with you. I'm sending you so much love. Until we meet again, I don't even know. I'll see you on the other side.